Hey guys, it's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning. Happy Friday. I've got a new sweet treats themed weekly spread for you that I cannot wait to show you because I played around with some stickers to change up the layout a bit. So stay tuned to see how it came together. Okay, so I'm going to start this video out by saying that normally I speed up my screen recording just a little bit just because, I feel like the screen recording always records just a little bit slower than it actually is. Either that or my process just takes longer than I really think it does. Either way, this particular video actually took me a lot longer than I was expecting. So I sped it up just a little bit more than usual. Not like, like super like time lapse type of speed up, but just enough to where you weren't sitting here forever. Because let me tell you, when I say it took me a while, it took me a while. So there's a few things that I want to point out. Like one, this is a super cute mini calendar. This is from the mini bundle in my subscription. It's an exclusive thing. And what you saw right before it was, and you'll see it again, so don't worry, we'll come back to it. But I created a new digital organizer for, I don't know why I'm doing like finger quotes, you guys can't see that, but this is my digital organizer, and I created it so it's got like a dashboard that's full of links. I want to say there's like 13 different sections in here, but it's a way that you can collect and organize like all of the digital accessories that match from a specific collection. The sweet treats here is the first one that I've done this. I played around with this idea before. I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 collections ago, and then I just didn't finish it. I started it, but then I didn't finish it. I just wasn't sure about it. But I just really wanted to do something to where I could combine like all of my different matching accessories into one place instead of having like, I don't even know how many sets are in there, but instead of having like, maybe like 6 different GoodNotes files to pull accessories from, you can store them in this organizer and they're like all in one place. So like it's got a dashboard that you click on the pins and it takes you to a page where you can organize your pins. You click on the paper note little accessory and you can go to a page for your paper notes. You click on the paper clips and it takes you to a page where you can organize your paper clips. Now, obviously, you don't have to organize it by those little things, but that was just kind of like my idea. You could totally use it as like a different kind of notebook if you want, or a planner or something, instead of organizing your accessories. But man, that's a lot on that one page. That's from one bundle of paper notes. That's how many paper notes you get. But check that out. And I've already been asked if I'm going to do more in the different collections. And yes, if you guys want those, I will do one for each of my collections. And if there's some new accessories that I don't have for previous collections and you want those, let me know and I'll add that to the list and get those done, because I've just, as time goes on, I tend to add more and more accessories to the different collections. And so I know like my first big collection that I did was actually the Smitten Kitten, and it has the fewest amount of products in it because it was like my early collection. I think that was I want to say it was in like April of last year was the first time I ever thought, hey, let's do a full collection of goodies. And so it's got like charms and stickers and page templates and overlays. Sticker books. It's got those things, planner, all of that. But it doesn't have nearly the amount of stuff. Like if you compare it to the Sweet Treats collection, there's just like a shit ton of stuff in this collection. It's crazy. So if there's a collection that you just absolutely love and you want more stuff to it, let me know. My current list of requests is huge right now, so I'm just like working my way through it. I've got some custom orders that are like paid orders that, obviously if they're paid, they get, premium spot on the list. They're at the top. But if you have other requests, just, give me some time, obviously, but I will get those done. All right, let's see. What did I want to tell you about this layout? Okay, so I had this idea. I shared a spread. I don't know if it was this week or maybe it was last week that I shared a spread where I used these semi-transparent stickers to kind of change up the layout of my spread and like of the weekly spread. And so this is kind of what I wanted to do again. I wanted to recreate that because I really liked it. And then I thought, this would be a perfect opportunity to show you how I did that. And I wanted to use my paper notes for the daily labels because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that a lot, and I've been using just like different stickers, not the paper notes, but just other daily stickers. And so I wanted to use those, but here's what I wanted to do first. So I don't know why I put the paper notes in before I did this, but I'm using this semi-transparent sticker to create kind of like a location for appointments and like my editorial stuff, like videos and blog posts and stuff like that. But it kind of like blocks off a section of the daily boxes. So in this colored area, and see how you can still see the lines because it's a semi-transparent box and not a solid color, so you can still have lines to reference things, but it gives you like this place to the side that you can organize scheduled things. And then on the other side of the daily box, that's just like your notes of what all you worked on, or just like a little today's highlights type of thing, depending on how you want to use your daily boxes. But I just think that that's a fun way to change up the page template without like major surgery to it. And just adding that semi-transparent box, it's just a fun way. It gives you the color to go along with your the vibe of your spread, but it also serves like that functional purpose of blocking off an area. So you get like a completely different feel to this spread. And then I used a combination of these little functional boxes for some of my daily notes, like appointments and reminders. And then I use the boxes and just straight up text. I was going to say that most of the boxes I used for like editorial stuff, but I think I also did book stuff in there too, because I had a book release today. There's a book that I pre-ordered and it comes out today, which means it should automatically just be on my Kindle because I pre-ordered it. But I can't read it today because I'm in the middle of another book, because I couldn't not read for a couple days, and I finished a book earlier in the week. So now I have to wait. The only problem is the book that I'm currently reading is like, I want to say 600 something pages. So I'm just at the beginning of it. I think I'm on like chapter 7 or something. So I'll have to wait, but it's okay because I know the book is going to be worth the wait. And it's like the bazillionth book in the series and spin-off series that I've been reading for, I don't know, I swear it's been going on for years at this point, but it's okay. I will read it. It's not going anywhere. I bought it. It's on my Kindle, so we're good to go. Actually, I haven't checked it. I don't even know where my Kindle is. Oh, there it is. So yeah, so I'll come back to that. I'll check it. But Wow, that was like a really weird tangent. I don't know. Oh, speaking of tangents and speaking of books. So see, I'm totally relating them together. One tangent rolls into the next one. Um, if you follow me on Instagram and you are a fellow book lover and you want more books, because obviously you can never have enough books, I have created, just in case you haven't seen it, I've created a highlight on my Instagram. I don't know if those things show up on Facebook. I don't know how that works. But on Instagram, I've created a book club highlight. So I'm starting to share stories of like the books that I read with the ratings and like an Amazon link. And if it's on like Kindle Unlimited, that I always put that label on there, but I'm starting to share those as I read them. Now I've got 2 that have not been put up there since the last time. But I'm saving those stories into that book club highlight. So if you're a book lover, check out that highlight on my Instagram so you can grab those links. Yes, I am an Amazon affiliate because, I mean, why not? But it doesn't mean any extra fees for you guys if you like click that link and go like buy the book or do Kindle Unlimited or something. It just means like I might get a very teensy tiny, super tiny commission, which, you know, every little bit helps, I guess, but it's really not that much. It's like minuscule, but I just wanted to be able to share with you guys the books that I read, because I had like someone ask me, I shared a story on Instagram the other day where I couldn't decide what book to read. And I showed a picture on my Kindle and I had someone say like, can you save this so I can come back to these book recommendations? And it's like, yep, it's in the book club highlight. So if you are a book lover and you want more books, check that out. I've also added my June reading list to the library page on my blog. So head over there and check that out. I'm trying to be better about doing that and updating that more, where you can like shop by the month of like when I share a monthly spread of like, here's how my reading wrapped up for the month. I'm trying to also include those links so you can click on that page and then see all the books and click on the book cover and it takes you right to Amazon. Most of the books I read are on Amazon or the Kindle Unlimited, because I just read so much that's just like a fantastic deal, because it's like $10 a month and you can read an unlimited amount of books for $10 a month. So if you're reading books that are anywhere from $3 to $10 for the book, because they vary like that, then if you read, you know, 10 books a month, that adds up. So I think I read more than that, but I mean, Kindle Unlimited, most of the books I read are on Kindle Unlimited. There are a few authors that I love and have been following for years that are not on Kindle Unlimited that I still end up pre-ordering those books. But I'll make sure to tell you like if it's Kindle Unlimited or not. But yeah, so go check that out. Wow, I didn't realize there would be like a weird book tangent going on, but I guess it all started because of this, the book that's coming out today, Misfits Like Us. It's the first in the book of groupings in the series that started. It's Krista and Becca Ritchie. They started this series, the Addicted series, like I don't know, years ago, and then that sort of had like a spin-off with the Calloway sisters, and then that series had another spin-off. That combined series had another spin-off that was set like years later, where it was like the children of the original core six, as they were like in their 20s. So it's like a spin-off on a spin-off of the original. I don't know, but it's been going on for years and I love it. I'm also a subscriber to their Patreon. So, I mean, I guess you could say I'm a fan, maybe. Yes. Okay. All right. I guess let's go back to planning a little bit here. So let's see. I don't know. This is like one of those weird. This is one of those weird days for me. I'm so tired. So I guess let's just keep chit chatting here a little bit, as I plan sort of like in the background. But one reason why I'm so tired is because tomorrow, Saturday the 23rd, my August early release subscriptions go out. So I've been working my butt off to get those ready for you guys, and I am obsessed with the next collection, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's so weird to feel like this Sweet Treats collection just went out. I mean, but really the month is almost over. I know you get the early access like a week in advance, but so technically if you have the early access, you still, still a full month, but it just feels like, where's this month gone? I don't even know. But so that's why I'm tired. That's why I'm kind of rambly. I've been up since like a 3:15 this morning, and it's almost 8 o'clock now. I've been working pretty much this entire time. Yeah, so I've been working on new products because I had this like idea in my head that's not part of the subscription that goes out tomorrow, and technically could have waited until after I edited this video, but it just, the idea was stuck in my head and I couldn't get it out, so I just had to do it. But it's okay, it's done. It's a new journal to go along with the collection. It's a new bullet journal that I honestly just created it because I wanted it. I wanted a new journal that wasn't a 12-month journal, because I recently put out some bullet journals that are 12-month journals because I got some requests for that, but I wanted one that was less than that because I know that I tend to use a lot of stuff, and when you use a lot of stuff in a digital planner or journal, like, it increases the file size. Like, the longer you use it, the more stuff you put in it, it increases the file size, and when that happens, everything starts slowing down. So I decided I wanted a journal that was broken down into like the quarters of the year. So my plan for that is, it's got 4 sections to it and a collection of page templates. So I'm going to use one tab as like kind of like a running tracker, like a progress type of tracker. And then the other 3 sections are going to be for the 3 months in a quarter. And then I'll just import a new copy, a new blank copy for the next quarter. And that just makes sense for me. So that's how I'm going to use it. But I'll show you more about that later when the new collection comes out. But yeah, okay. So this turned out to be like a totally rambly type of video. And but hopefully that's okay. And that's it. We're done. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.